Nittany Lions and the Buckeyes. A rivalry born of one side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are on the cusp of dotting the I on a great clash in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Come on, man. Let's win.
The Nittany Lions will put total leather and will get started. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's West. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Might be changing the route. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sense that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a missed opportunity.
So we
on
just
third
dropping
down as
everything
the
now?
defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off-play action on first down. Complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So much for firing to a stationary sit-down tight end. How about this guy working the corner and getting the first down?
These tight ends can do so much nowadays. You start to feature them, but you watch them on the corner route, man. Just push it vertical, push it to the corner. QB right on the same page with him. Throw the football out there, and he makes.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, DeMoses, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back. And that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Back to pass. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. Five-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week.
Damn.
They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
He's got
shoot.
an open man. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Looking downfield on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Pulls and fires complete. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Martin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Just a few games remaining. They're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You've still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Reads it, fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Give to the back.
Thank you.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. This is a designed run. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Lost a throw on 1st down. Floating away. Rolling right and going deep. Got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Welcome to the prayer club.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Now on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Quarterback will keep it.
He pushed him into the...
Race it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Push him into the...
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. seem to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's West. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
They'll go to the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. From the gun. Under fire. With the catch, it's West. At the 40, there he goes. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looking for the 2-point try. We'll send the tight end in motion. He wants to throw it. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack warrants the 2-point try.
Didn't let me run away, and they let us get behind the line, so that play was dead.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Scrambling away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Bro, yo, come on.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. There's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. Fights off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Rushes on him. That's reeled in.
And then he gets... Okay.
Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
Me that shit. Fuck. What are we doing?
And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading
no
the
TO,
pass.
so I gotta
And
get
that's
out of
his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's an incomplete
That's draw flag right there.
Deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all
ain't
the
much,
contact
but
as the ball
shit.
was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snag.
Yep, give me the same shit.
At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Like how it takes 3 seconds to spike the fucking ball.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more snap coming before halftime. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just slipped through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Wrong fucking side. Wrong fucking side.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established.
Nigga, don't get around that edge
and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Thank you.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Calls his own number. He's
Stuff?
not going to make it.
Let's go.
What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
They just opened up the craziest gap.
In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
If I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left.
Like, how are you draped all over him?
Down to the 32, and they pick up another first
When you give that up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play.
It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. On the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Niggas just
And the extra
refuse
point
to
gives
get
them the lead
pressure.
of 14-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Bro, come on. Get out of there.
To Kentucky. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's West. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's open on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Good shit, MT.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion.
What are you stopping for? Shit wide open. What are you stopping for?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
What a fucking stop, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense defense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll ride the
Thank you, damn.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. Dashes him in the middle. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all
Like,
the way
what the
down
fuck
to
is
the
that?
23-yard line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got dangerous
okay.
catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Let me take off, man.
He just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being
take
picked,
off.
and the offense comes away with no points.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Grabbed on the outside. It's Little.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. Makes the grab. It's Little. And the defense drags him down.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He lofts one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw it. Extending the play. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That right there is almost a benchable offense if you're the quarterback. 1st and goal situation, you can't take a sack, but to make matters worse, you can't just keep backpedaling and backpedaling. They're almost out of field goal range now.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Damn. This.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. Was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big 3rd down coming here.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Look, you would love to have gotten the touchdown there, but at this point, just take the lead with the field goal.
And it's so hard because you've been thinking aggressive. Let's stretch this lead out. Now you got to think, hey, I got to make them score a touchdown, get a field goal right here, and rely on my defense.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
I say, y'all about to let him get up out of there?
Way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Thank you.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback adapting.
Way to get him. Way to go get him.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking downfield.
Woo!
And the Heat gets
Come on!
Get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love that play call defensively because it's 3rd and long.
Way to play D.
The offense is going to throw it. So why not dial up an exotic? Why not bring a blitz and help your pass rush get home to the QB?
They'll put a stop to that return as he
That's what the fuck I gotta do to get pressure, then fuck it. Weak ass shit.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Hitting the...
Oh, he's got some space.
Go ahead, send his ass home, Wes. Go ahead, send him home, Wes.
Down Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Fuck, like that's what I gotta sit in to get pressure? Hell no.
Here he comes from inside
Fuck
his
it.
own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Look at this dumbass. Look at this dumbass. Like, yo, Lackey, why are you going to guard a fucking comeback route that's covered?
What a throw
Fucking
on first
idiot.
down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. They drag him down at the 34.
Ball game!